Hi everyone. Um, I'm done with negativity and those negative thoughts I've been having. So I decided let's do something fun. Okay? So I'm gonna introduce you to one of my favorite tools. This one is new and this is called a spinner. So I'm going to show you how to put it together. It's already halfway put together, but I'm going to show you how to do it and how to use it. All right. Now, this one was made by Erica Hughes. She is a fantastic artist. Um, so, but you don't have to buy one from her or anybody that makes them. You can go and get what they're called is a cake spinner. So, let me get this out if I can. Oh, I got it in there backwards or upside down or whatever you want to call it. They're hard to get in, they're hard to get out. Come on. Let's flip it over. So, a cake spinner is something like this. Okay? It does the same thing. It spins. It's only $20. This one, about 100. So, come on. Yeah, sometimes they're hard to get out. You just kind of have to work it out of there because they're a little snug. Do you have a hammer? Where is it? Over there. Okay, let's see. Let me get my hammer. So you want to make sure that this thing goes down because that locks it into the position. So if you get it upside down like I do, just get a hammer and it will work its way out. Just like that. Turn those back over. Lock them into place. Sometimes when they're new and they've been sitting around for a while, they're kind of hard to get into positions. No, I had it packed up so it shouldn't be warped or anything, but all right, remember, this goes down. Now it's going to be difficult for me. Oh my goodness. There we go. You're not an artist unless you have something that gives you trouble. You know, paint, pouring medium, a canvas that warps, whatever, you know. It's all in the game plan. And you just got to smile. And look at it. It says my mic's not on. Oh, it is. But That's what you got to do. Just smile and take it like with a grain of salt. Yeah, something's always going to happen. So, okay, let's get the last one in position. Maybe. There we go. All right. So that is done. Now these little C things, okay, they go on here. And they hold your canvases in place. And I'll show you how they work in a minute, okay? Let's get them all on there. All right. All right, last one of these on. Now, these little things, they're to help you spin the spinner. So I got to figure out, right there. She has little grooves on here where they fit into, so you can position them wherever you want. Maybe. Oops. And I tell you, doesn't always go like you want to. All right. So those help with you spinning it. Sometimes they fall off, and sometimes so I don't use them very often. So now we got this all set up. It looks pretty balanced. Okay. And you can decide what kind of canvas you wanted. Square canvas or round canvas, an oblong canvas, whatever you want to use. This is not a typical canvas, okay? This was a doodle board that I had bought, and I didn't like the design on it and the way it was coming out. So I sanded the design down, spray painted black, and then I put a substance on it called Gesco, which gives, and I left it with a texture. Most people sand it down so it's smooth, but I kind of wanted the texture on it to give it a different look. So get your thing on the board or the spinner. You use your little things to hold these where you want your canvas to be, so it won't fly off. Come on. And if they stick, you might have to file them down a little bit. So, all right, there we go. Now, all right. I don't think I'm going to use these. They're rubbing on the other, now they're rubbing on the tape, it sounds like. So we're going to put those away. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now the only thing we need to do is decide what kind of paint we want to do. So I decided I'm going to do puddles, and then we'll spin it out and see what we get. So our base puddle is going to be black. I'm going to shake it up because I haven't used this one in a while. It might be too thick. Let me pour it out and see. Oh yeah, that's just a little too thick. Let's see if I add enough in my container here. All right. So now we've got some other colors that we can use. We got this apricot color. And I'm just going to put that in the center. Just like that. And then we have a magenta. Maybe. The lid is stuck. That is okay. I can fix that. Put that in the center. Ooh. Getting some kind of reaction in the middle. Some cells are developing. I don't know if they'll stay, but that would be awesome. So let's see. Let's do a turquoise. Let's do yellow. All right, so now we've got our colors on there. I'm going to add a little bit of gold. Maybe. Last time I used it. Okay, so now we've got to bring it back to the center because it wants to go off to one side. So bring it back. Bring it back. There we go. All right. So now we are going to spin it. And you don't have to spin it very fast. Just depends on what you want. So let's go slow. Okay. So you see that the paint has gone to one side. That is okay. Because what you can do is spin it in the opposite direction and it should go to the other side. Let's see. So it did. It went to the other side. I might have to, let's try tilting it a little bit to, I might have to add some more paint on some of these sides. Okay. So we're going to try doing it a little faster. Okay. Okay. Let's do it the other way. Ooh, that was my mistake. So the gold is a little too heavy and it doesn't want to spin out. So we're going to try to give it some help with a little blowing. Let me get the bigger one. I think the bigger one will work better. Okay, let's spin it out again and see what we get. cool, but we lost our magenta. So what I think I'm going to try doing, and this is just an experiment, is put some magenta on the outside and see if we can push the paint out to the outside and add a little more color. Whoa, that might be a little too much. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Very cool so far. All right, let's spin it the other way. Let's try this a little faster. Oh, that is pretty cool the way that came out right there. I like that. Wow. Pretty cool. But I would like to try some blue in the center and see what happens. Like I said, this is just an experiment. All right, let's go for it. Well, the blue didn't want to do anything. So let's just give it a little blowout. Let's try it again. Ooh. Well, some of the colors wanted to go into the blue. That's pretty cool. Wow. Well, let's try something. That's pretty cool, the design. All right, let's try it the other way. Ooh. One more to the right. There we go. I like it. Well, abstract art, right? Wow. Well, there we have it. That's the spinner. That's one of my favorite tools. Yeah. So what I'll do is I will clean it up, finish it up, and the next time we meet, I will show you the finished product. So let's get you back up here. Okay. Let me sit down because it's, well, better not got stuff on the chair. All right. So see, you could do something like that. Get a cheap cake spinner, cover it up with foil so you don't get it all messy if you don't want to, and have some fun. You know, you don't have to be perfect at it. Just have fun. Fluid art doodling. That's what I call it. That's exactly what it looks like, huh? So, I hope you have a great day today. I hope you enjoyed this video. No negativity, just having fun, learning about painting on a spinner. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please press the like button. If you're not a subscriber and you want to join, hit that subscriber button. I would appreciate it wholeheartedly. And be sure to press the bell so you'll get notifications when I have new video coming out. Now, if you're interested in doing a YouTube video, Kevin and Michelle have a school, Common Sense Methods. I'll get it out. And in this school, they teach you about monetizing and how to do it, and what you need to do to get your video to make money if that's what you want to do. I mean, not all of us want that. Like for me, it's not that important to make money. YouTube is meant for me to get out there and to open up and to get over my anxieties of being in front of people, in the sense of getting all those comments that are negative. But I found a way to voice my opinion and get myself out there with not having to do a face-to-face person, you know. So if you're interested in it, I'll put the link down in the description box. There's wonderful people in the school that offer support, wonderful people that have examples of what it is to do a great YouTube channel, like Oksana. Yeah, she is awesome and just tearing it up. So it's free for 7 days. After that, it's $9 a month. So I think that's all I have to offer you today. I hope it was fun. So be happy, be creative, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye.